All right, guys, so we're at a residential project, and this is kind of an extreme version of a visual, what I want to give you guys when I'm talking about a lighting system, right? We got a pretty big open space, and you can see I have sconces on this wall, I have overhead lights, I have down lights above the table, I have LED sconce lights back there. And in a traditionally wired house or building, you'd need 15 to 16 light switches for those zones to control individually. When you start trying to figure out with the amount of entrance and exits where you should probably have light control, you end up with a lot of switches, banks of dimmers, we've all seen them, and it just gets really complicated. So I want to show you in this building specifically what we did is, like I said, we have all these different locations that you can enter and exit that building. And we needed to determine what product we were using. And again, we're using Radio Raw 3 because they have a keypad, but there's other lighting systems out there that you could use the same concept with. But there's three basic parts of this lighting system. Is the keypad control. In this version, we have 6 buttons here. Then I have the dimmers that I'm going to show you that we've hidden. So the actual device controlling the lights is out of sight, out of mind. And all we see at every door is one of these keypads that we can use to communicate with this system wirelessly, which is really cool. A hybrid system is what I use as a nickname for one of these. And it's because it's kind of the best of both worlds, right? We can have keypads at locations that we need, but then we can walk back, and this is our little mechanical space in this barn. So what you could do in this instance is what we did here. And this is what I call, for lack of better words, a dimmer farm. In the grand scheme of things, you never have to touch these dimmers. So what am I doing here? I'm using the keypads at every entrance to talk to these switches. And each one of these switches go out to a light that we just showed you. You know, so I have the pendants above that table. I have the lights in the ceiling. I have entry sconces. I have sconces over there. These are the zones I was talking about. And so we've really simplified this install by just running all our wiring from the light for that specific zone or grouping of lights back to these switches. We've neatly placed them all in a mechanical space where we don't need to see them. And then we use those keypads to control these zones.